Years passed, decades rolled by, the world changed. Jamaica changed too. People started to talk about freedom, not just from slavery but from colonial rule. A new dream began to take hold, the dream of an independent Jamaica. This idea grew stronger every day. Leaders emerged, voices rose up, they demanded self-government. The police watched these changes. The police force was still a colonial body. Its structure remained largely the same. Its leaders were often British, but more Jamaicans joined the ranks. They saw their island changing. They heard the calls for independence. This created new questions for them. Who did they serve? The Crown or Jamaica? The lines started to blur slowly. A new loyalty was forming. As independence neared in the 1950s and early 1960s, the police had a crucial role. They had to maintain stability. During a time of great political change, there were rallies, there were speeches. Emotions ran high across the island. The police were there to keep order, to prevent violence or chaos. It was a delicate balancing act, preparing for a new era. When Jamaica gained independence in 1962, the police force faced a major shift. It was no longer the Jamaica Constabulary Force under British rule. It became the police force of a new nation, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF. Its allegiance shifted, from queen to country. This was a big moment, a proud moment, but the old ways were hard to shake. The structure, the training, the mindset, a long journey of transformation lay ahead. Independence brought a new flag, a new anthem. It also brought new responsibilities for the JCF. They were now serving their own people, their own government, their own laws. This was a fundamental change in purpose, no longer enforcers for a distant crown, but guardians of a young sovereign nation. The task was immense, the expectations high. Building trust was paramount now. A new relationship needed to be forged. The early years of independence were hopeful. There was a sense of nation building. The police were part of this. They worked to adapt to their new role. Jamaican officers began to fill leadership positions. Training started to include new ideas about community service, national pride. But the colonial legacy was deep. It influenced how police saw their job, and how the public saw the police. Challenges soon emerged for the young nation. Economic troubles, social unrest, political divisions. Crime started to rise in some areas. The JCF found itself on the front lines, dealing with problems old and new. They had limited resources, limited training for some situations. The pressure on them was great. To maintain order, to fight crime, to be a symbol of the new Jamaica. It was a difficult path to walk. The uniform remained similar, the name too, but the spirit was meant to be different. The police were now part of the fabric of Jamaica, not separate from it, not above it. Their successes were Jamaica's successes. Their failures were Jamaica's failures.